Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Packer Scrapper. Look at that thing. Looks like our house got to put a lock on the bridge so they keep people out. Beautiful Tuesday morning here in Orlando, Florida. We already been and picked up AC. Plus we started working on tearing down that AC we got, which is right here. And then we tore the motor off that pressure washer. So let's get out there, see what the good Lord's gonna put in our path today. Who are we gonna meet? Moving on. TV stand. Bone deck. Alright, moving on. Huh, must be the day for TV stands, huh? Oh, one other thing. One of our fellow scrappers here in Orlando, Scrap Life, Jacob, his family had some mishap. Well, his water heater, which was in the ceiling, busted and flooded his whole house. So he lost everything. So set up a GoFundMe page. If anybody is able and willing, I'm sure anything will help. So, you know, I look at it like every $5–10 will do something for him. If you can, find it in your heart. There we go. Give a little helping hand. Jacob is a good guy. All right, moving on. Yeah, there's our dishwasher. And our water. Well, it's a possible. We'll check it later. Alright, moving on. Alright, look what we got here. First one of the day. A grill. Here at the Packer Scrapper. If you're not aware, we like to grill us up some likes. So, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't done it already, just go ahead and subscribe. Follow me around. Watch me take the second million off the streets. We already got 1 million. We're working on 2. And if you're not familiar, these are stainless. There we go. You got her now. And you guys go over there. Okay. Pick up the leg, or I guess the wheel, and we're gonna check that dishwasher while we're here. Now that's magnetic. Is the inside magnetic? That's the question. Nope. Yes. Not a stainless. Moving on. Alright. Did you leave the motor in that one? Yep. And the motor in that one. Alright, alright, alright. Heavy. Alrighty. Moving on. Yeah, it looks like we got some kind of pile over here. You know what? All it takes is 2 screws. I might see if I can take that off. So I don't have to take the whole darn thing with me. What you got here? Nope. Alright. There we go. What else you got in there? Anything? Nope. There you are. You can't be brass. Nope. Alright. Moving on. A little pile here. Let's see. What you got underneath here? Somebody lost a pair of glasses. You don't want the bike?
Oh.
For a little one?
Yeah.
There we go. You sure now? Yeah, okay. Slowly. Alright, moving on. Yeah, I stopped by one of the business accounts that called me and picked up that metal shelf. It's worth $95.60. Let's get it broke down, take it apart. Moving on. Alright, let's get her done. Oh, that's slippery. Alright, what do you need here? Save you for a minute. Stainless. Look at all that heavy stuff. What you got going on? Quarter? Hiding down in there. Alright, if you didn't see my leg the other day, there she is in all of her glory. She got ripped up pretty good. Let's see here. One of the many fun things about scrapping. I guess a lot of things. I just ain't got time. We gotta clean everything up. Already got county called on me, so not taking anything home till we get her all cleaned up again. Stay. That's mine. That can go. That can go. We're only going to do this one run, so we're going to go ahead and tear some things down. Make sure we get our $100. Alright, what'd you do with the Bob drill? Ugh. Nope. Nope. Which one are you? Nope. There she is. Now, I just bought some crescents. You wouldn't be that size, would you? Oh, look at you. Ooh, heck. There we go. Ouch. Come on. I tell you, my legs are getting so fragile. Okay, next. 88.60. Let's go see Mr. Jack and see what we can get out of him. Moving on. Alright, let's do some non-ferrous Jeff. Yep. Good enough?
You got the field unit, right?
I got the motor. Got the big one, and then I got a couple little ones. And I zeroed it. $30, and that one will be $30. Yeah, $72. What's that? Hey, look at this. Huh? I just tore it off. I think it was the heat and everything. So what is this? Stainless? You ready? Ouch. Serious? All right, brother, I think that's it for now. Moving on. Let's get paid.
Ah, you need a Band-Aid?
Nah, I got some in the car. I caught it on something.
What'd you do?
Just was throwing something in a bin and hit the elbow. It don't take much to make me bleed. I could never be a fighter. I bleed too easy.
Don't bleed out. You don't have much to bleed out anymore.
Not as much as I did I?
There you go, hon.
Thank you.
See you later.
See ya. All right, we did make our triple digits. Did we make our poundage? 710, 72 sealed units, 16 electric motors, 136 heavy, 2 number 2 copper, and 6 stainless steel. So 770, 780, 790, 890, 920, about 930 pounds. I got some other stuff I'm gonna take over here next door. So just under $1,111. All right, I'll bring you back when we get done. Moving on. All right, went next door. 52. Nope. Need my glasses. 31 pounds of ACR clean window. 4 pounds of reefer ends. 5 pounds of number 2 copper. All right. So 35, 40 pounds at $71.50. Not bad. That's where the money is. All right, we done. We done. I'm going home. Moving on. All right, guys, back home. Daisy decided to make an appearance. Didn't you, Daisy, huh? Say hi. All right, we did a little street scrap, went and picked up an AC unit, and then tore apart the other one I had in the wagon. That's what did it today. We did a little street scrap and found 700 pounds. No fans at all. But I did talk to Matt, so contest is on. Put your guesses in for how many he'll find, how many I find. And closest gets a t-shirt. And we're going to run it through the end of October. Now, I'm going to be gone. I'll leave the 25th of September and get back on October, I believe, 6th. So, I'll be gone for a little bit. Time out. Might have a call for some stuff. And yes, that was a call to pick up something. So tomorrow I'll be picking that stuff up. He had a grill and some other things, but he never texted me the address. And he called today and asked why I hadn't picked it up. So I was like, yeah, did you send me an address? And he's like, oh, no, I forgot. Okay, that's why I didn't pick it up. Didn't know where you were. But we'll get her handled now. Also tomorrow I've got some friends out there. He's a preacher at one of the churches he has. His father has 2 campers and a trailer he wants to get rid of. So I'm having E&H bring a semi out, and we're going to get that loaded up and get it gone for him. I don't make any money on it, but they're taking it and getting it off his property then. I told him I'd take care of it for him. So we'll get that handled. Also, if you've ever watched Scrap Life, we got a young man, Jacob, that him and his family have been moved out of their home because their water heater in the ceiling broke loose and flooded their whole place. So I put a GoFundMe page on last night's video. I'll try to do it on tonight's too. You know, whatever you got in your heart, if you can help, $1, $5, $10, whatever. You know, he's a good kid. He works hard. He works harder than me, I think. That's hard to do. But he does. So, anything you do, we appreciate it. Another fellow scrapper. Got to get him back on his feet. All right. That's going to wrap her up today. Guys, I appreciate you riding along. Fan count 0 still, but I did talk to Matt. We are on, like I said. Put your guesses in on yesterday's video. Till tomorrow. Thanks for riding along. Till tomorrow, moving on.